I can't do this.
I can't get any lower. Hello, we're on YouTube. Speaking of getting lower.
Hello, YouTube.
And say hello to Twitch.
Hello,
And the
Twitch.
aquarium. In the aquarium.
Hello, Twitch. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Yes. Yes.
I could see it in your eyes.
I don't have a toy fish or plushy fish, or I would.
That is freaky that you can put your hand over there and then just go through the background. That is freaky.
I need to do research on what mic stand I wanted that is not going to literally snap in half. By the way, YouTube, you're going to notice my sound sounds a little weird because this is where my mic stand used to be. And now it is a pointy stick to defend my house against intruders.
Or me.
That is actually quite sharp.
Depending on how I act in the next 42 days.
Those are also useful.
Yeah, I might keep it for Dale toys.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That describes our relationship perfectly. But anyway.
Exactly.
Dale Ties.
All right.
New podcast, new limited edition series.
Dale Toys.
Dale Ties.
Yeah, it'll be the spin-off of Geek Toys, just with very weird toys for Dale.
Dale Ties.
You might actually get some pretty good hits on that.
Yeah, right.
So will I.
Like get the Sonic Sex Comics toy, the gang back. It's been a while since we've had that go on.
I just don't believe I said that out loud. But anyway, we'll move on.
What did you say out loud?
I said, you said, oh, we'll get some pretty good hits out of that. And I went, well, so will I.
Hey.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And the upside is I don't pop on this because it's so far away from my face that I can't pop. So.
Because once you pop.
Is this picking? Hold on.
If I
one
don't
second.
stop.
Oh shit.
Why are you slapping your camera?
I'm getting some good hits, remember?
Why is this picking up you guys but not me? Hold on. Blah 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 blah. Shit.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, what
It's picking up everybody but me.
That's handy.
Why is it not picking me up? I don't understand. Is there anything I can balance my damn microphone on? Hold on, I'm doing a frantic search of my desk.
I can record if you like.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because
Yeah.
this is not picking me up.
Let me.
Magic cards aren't gonna hold it up.
Give me
Fuck.
2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay, we will entertain YouTube. Hi, YouTube. We're entertaining you.
Let me
Let's
entertain
sing
you.
non-copyrighted music so you can non-copyrighted music.
Remedy.
Jared shared draw.
I gotta do something.
Tell us a joke. Someone tell us a joke. Whoa! What the heck? Did you have a rough day?
You want? All right. You want 2 minutes? Here you go. I can give you 2 minutes. Here you go. All right. Ready? Set.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, let's go! This is 50 songs.
Oh.
And they're all 1 minute long. Let's go. Take a shot with every song. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. The clock is counting down.
Go, 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 go.
Do a shot, do a shot, do a shot, do a
All
shot,
right.
do a shot, 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 do a shot.
Okay, and stop.
Okay. That was
Testing,
less than
1,
2
2, 1.
minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm fast these days. All right, done. That's up. That's up and running.
Okay.
Cool.
You can record without going robot.
Yep.
Oh, you fixed it?
Absolutely. No, I'm just not using FAQ. I'm using
okay.
system sounds. So this is why I'm going to close everything that is Facebook or anything else that makes noises.
Boing!
Particularly after. Aw, just have a flower for us. Aw, isn't that sweet? All right,
Quick,
let's do this.
message him on Facebook before he closes it.
It's done. It's done.
Damn it!
All right.
My hair's drawing on my head. Stop it.
All right, let's do this.
All right, yeah, I'm serious too.
I'm serious too.
Okay.
All right.
I'm in fancy clothes. I'm serious. Let's do this. Don't ask.
Indeed. So I'm gonna start playing things, and did your recording hit my Sam, by the way?
I'm recording system sound, so if anything that comes through my computer is
You
being
are listening
recorded...
to a podcast of the...
Hang on, try that again.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io media.
Okay, cool. All right.
Alrighty!
Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna switch over
Let's
here.
start.
It's not a small screen. Yes, indeed. All right, going in 5, 4, 3.
You are listening to a podcast of the Geek.io Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geek.io.
Warning. Listener caution is advised. The following broadcast contains bad language and bad grammar, and probably bad spelling, which is frankly an achievement for audio content.
Welcome, brave adventurer, to the Mana Pool. Join our Dungeon Master CJ as he guides his group through the enchanted pages of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Our intrepid noobs, Andy, Dale, Jarred, and Raul, are unproven in combat and ignorant of the dangers ahead. They think they're ready for an adventure, but can they handle the Princes of the Apocalypse? You are hearing a live playthrough from Princes of the Apocalypse, a campaign from the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition from Wizards of the Coast. All mathematical errors default blame to CJ Boat and do not reflect the Wizards of the Coast, the rest of the Geek.io Media Network, its managers, producers, hosts, their families, or affiliates.
Yes, indeed, my friends. Welcome. Stay a while and listen to the Mana Pool, the Geek.io Dungeons & Dragons live play podcast, where we are going through the 5th edition campaign, Princes of the Apocalypse. This is episode number 11, and I am your host and Dungeon Master, Chuck Dark.
Chuck Dark. Is he related to Chuck Norris?
Only
No.
by first name.
Only by first name. And I am Jarred Azevedo, playing as Dracula the Fang.
I'm Raul, playing as Saboteur.
And I'm Dale Campbell, playing Davdak, or as my friends used to know me as Captain Sparkle Pants.
Used to.
Captain Birthday Pants today.
Oh,
Birthday pants.
gotcha.
Because it's birthday day for Dale, and I just realized I don't have my book. Hold on.
Is it in a book? Is my birthday in your book? What's it doing in there?
Ow.
Reading
I
Rainbow.
don't understand. Am I too young to understand this?
I don't understand.
You'd
what's
think,
going
being
on.
15, I'd, understand these things.
Uh,
Well, you think of it. I've had 3 birthdays since working for Geek.io, and I was originally 12, so 12 plus 3 is 15.
Hey guys, news alert. Turns out stepping on metal things hurts.
yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and Dale can do math. I didn't know he was old enough to do math, but he can.
You shut your dirty little mouth.
Forgot my book, and now I have my book.
I brush
Okay.
my teeth. My mouth is not dirty.
You shut your
So-
dirty little teeth? I'm confused.
The Mana Pool is brought to you solely by our Patreon, patreon.com/geekio, if you want to make this a permanent weekly show, having its own special place in all of your hearts. Go on over there. It's pretty cheap to make this thing happen, folks. Go over to patreon.com/geekio for more information. So, previously on the Mana Pool.
Blink,
those-
blink,
exactly.
blink.
There was a party. The Feathergale Knights threw a party because people graduated and became real knights. But not after the leader, Tharl, really got a little upset at the group and almost got into a fight, but a familiar-looking giant eagle flew out of the sky that turned into a familiar-looking bear. And Kai, the druid, showed up to stop the fight just before found out that there is a evil statue that may or may not be controlling and or manipulating the Feathergale Knights. But Thurl says he's not under control of it. So the party happened and Jazz got drunk And after getting slapped in the leg for 20 minutes because of football.
Foosball. The
damn
devil.
Football. And the one of the first spell of the cursed spellbook got turned on. Raul now can cast Flaming Sphere,
Hubba hubba.
which is cool. And so yeah, and then a Manticore was sighted, and the Wyvern Riders, and everybody's going to go out and fight it because that's what they do after a party is go hunt Manticores.
I don't know what.
Manticore meat, not so tasty.
Yes. Well, you know, as the
Dale's just
hunter,
ready to hunt
I got
something,
excited
and that's
for that.
pretty much that's a sentiment shared by most of the people there. They just want to go hunt something because things got totes ox last time with the party, and Savara, the newest Feather Gale Knight.
Good idea to try and kill people, but anyway, we won't go there.
Yes,
Might
indeed.
be a little bit hungover.
Yes.
Savara, the newest Feather Gale Knight, got herself a hunky priest of Bahamut. And Andy
Only
decided to
dancing.
go talk to Thurl and found out that, yeah, the guy is maybe shady, may not be shady. So we're going to find out more about that this time during the hunt for the Manticore.
Seemed very
Ba-bam.
stressed out.
Yeah.
Lots of paperwork.
Lots of
So much paperwork.
Turns out working in D&D world is exactly the same as working in the
We
You can
call
get
it
those
roleplaying.
TPS reports to my overlord by
By
Monday
Friday.
morning. That'd be
Do you want
great.
that desk? Do you want that
or
desk
else
on?
when he's going to fire me, and by that he's going to cast Flaming Spear at my face.
Yes, he will literally light me on fire.
Yes.
He'll fire you out of a cannon into the sun. Is that how it
You're
works?
right.
There,
All right.
no, there's no cannons.
Oh,
So,
wrong with that attitude.
so now we part the veil of reality, and once again join our adventurers on a new dawn, a new day atop Feathergale Spire.
And you're feeling good?
Share your screen, Dale. Share your screen, Dale. Share
Beedly,
your
beedly,
screen,
beedly,
Dale.
beedly, 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 beedly.
There we go. All right. So, you guys are atop. You guys are atop Feathergale Spire. It is barely dawn,
Mhm.
and I'm sure some of you may be a little hungover.
Can dragons get hungover?
It depends on the amount that they drink.
Okay, I'm probably good.
So,
I
with
try
you
to drink
guys
plenty
up
of
there,
water.
There you go. Atop the spire, you have Davdak, you have Driku, and you have Sataba, and you have Kai from your adventuring party. Dahlgren and Minthra are nowhere to be seen. On top of the spire with you, you have Thurl, Savara, and 4 knights, and they are all getting together a group of giant eagles, or giant vultures, rather. And you're sharing Slack chat, Dale.
Sorry. Really? That's bizarre. Strange.
We'll wait.
It's
How'd you
fine.
get that?
There we go.
So does
Make
this
it
mean
real
that-
if you need to.
I don't know. I didn't even have Slack open, like on the screen.
Yes, you did. We saw it.
Hang on, what are you doing? Anyway.
All right, so atop here, and down comes Trueheart, Thurl's Wyvern. And it is a magnificent blue wyvern that I don't have statted out because, well, he doesn't fight on his wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely wyvern.
You all are given some smaller eagles, not vultures. Basically, the eagles are trained to have guests ride on them. The vultures are not so familiar nor happy with guests as a beast handler who gives you each reins to a eagle that you all can pretty much get on no problem. It kind of buckles under the weight a bit of Riku,
I have a bad
but not
feeling about
much.
this.
But you all can get on there, and it's a full-size saddle. It's not a giant bird like the others, whereas like the knights are all seated comfortably on the necks of their birds. You guys kind of have seats in the middle of your eagles. And Thurl walks to the edge of the spire and holds up a hand and announces in a very loud voice, "Today we go fighting, hunting, finding the manticore, so it no longer hunts and kills our friends." Both.
I grumbled to myself that, well, not all of us wanted to kill you guys. Inaudibly to everyone else.
He holds up his hand and points at each people. "We will separate into 3 groups.
Oh no. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this one.
I don't like the sound of that.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Savara is going to take 2 knights with her and a griffin rider. I am going to take 2 knights, a griffin rider. And because I do not believe in splitting friends, you all may fly together. Kai is your leader.
Okay.
I have a better
I
feeling
agree
about
with
this.
He is connected to me and Savara via mental link. We are going to fly in separate directions. We are going to search for the manticore. We are not to engage it unless we are all available. Do you understand?
I understand.
Understood.
Make
This
no
is
promises.
This is a very dangerous beast. It is not
What
to
if-
be taken lightly.
What if the manticore makes a move at any member of our party at any time?
Attempt to fly away. If you cannot fly away, hold it off until the rest of us can get there.
Okay.
Okay.
But as your friend, the Bardus, is not willing to fly with us, and your friend the Paladin needed time to pray, your party's strength is lessened. I do not wish for anybody to get killed on this mission.
Neither.
So he
Nor
holds up
do
his hand
I.
and kind of points towards the sky and goes, "Today, my friends, we fly!" And him and his party take off.
Huzzah!
Savara and her group, she looks at Driku and goes, "Best of luck. We will keep touch." And her group takes off. Kai is in bird form.
Mhm.
And he kind of looks at all of you guys and goes, "Ready to fly, my friends?"
Ready as ever.
Ready as we'll ever be.
Don't worry, we've hunted manticores before. I'm sure we will have no problem with this. Plus, we can talk on our way. And he hops up and starts flying towards the northeast.
All right, how do we make these birds go?
They kind of instinctively follow after Kai.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Ho ho,
And,
birds.
Yeah, they.
Whoa,
Again,
that
your
was
bird
quick.
Driku's bird is a little slower than the rest of you, but
I don't like flying.
and Dabdax seems to be flying
kind of-
almost as fast as Kai.
Sorry, Eagle.
And Sataba's is kind of like right in the middle, unless he controls it to move otherwise.
Oh, okay. What smells like chicken? Smells like cooked chicken.
So
That would be Draku's bird, unfortunately.
this is going to be a little bit different. This is a kind of a skill challenge here, but what we're going to do is each turn we're going to have each player roll a d20 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So a d20 plus 4 for each party. There are 3 parties. Each of you is going to take a turn doing this.
Okay.
If you beat a certain amount, you'll find the Manticore. If not, well, something else will happen.
Come on, dice. We can do. I mean, come on, team. We can do this.
So each of these is going to be a little different, and I'm going to go ahead and roll as well. Group 1 is going to be Thurl's group. Group 2 is Savara's group, and Group 3 is your group. So, first off, I'm going to roll for Group 1. Damn it, really?
19.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
You guys are barely off of the tower
Wow.
when you hear a horn blow, and Kai does a 360-degree spin in the air and goes, "The Thurl found the Manticore."
That was
quickly?
Well, we're going to be flying as quickly as we possibly can, but it's still going to take us some time to get to him. He's still about 400 feet from us.
Wow,
Seems to
that
be the
was
Manticore
quick.
was laying in wait for us.
That appears to be the case. So, he begins flying towards the direction that Thurl took off from. And eventually, everybody kind of gathers together and are flying after this Manticore that is flying at top speed. The Wyvern is right on its tail. The Vultures are almost onto it, and then there's you guys.
Bringing up the rear, yay.
So, the Manticore is going to get pulled up on my screen.
Whoa.
And alright, the Manticore is going to kind of spin around and shoot some weird spikes at Thurl's Wyvern. And it's going to hit. The Wyvern takes it right in the chest and starts to go down. It then takes a look at the other 2 vultures that are chasing after the Wyvern and does a aerial spin and just runs claws into the other 2 knights, knocking them off of their vultures. And is heading directly towards Savara at this point.
All right. Are we close enough to help? Like catch anyone?
No, you're not going to be fast enough to catch anybody.
I didn't think so.
Can Dabdak
It's
use
worth
some of
asking.
I was thinking of.
Who has
Well,
wind
every one
magic?
of you has ranged attacks.
I'm just trying to think of how I could use.
You're not going to have you're not going to be strong enough
Yeah.
to stop terminal velocity people without snapping their necks.
With that, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So
I'm
there is
saying,
a
like, at
Griffin
the
rider that
Manticore.
is
Well,
Oh yeah, the Manticore. Yeah, you guys all have ranged attacks.
Yeah.
Riku has his
Yeah,
fire
but
breath,
I'm-
his lightning breath, and also sacred flame. You guys have magic, and Dale has a bow.
or do we want to
I'm
attack
saying,
at the Manticore
Dick,
itself? Remember,
can
the
you
purpose of
use
this
the
is not
wind
actually kill.
magic to mess up the flight path of the Manticore? Kind of like redirect it towards a tree?
No,
Pretty
what
high
you're gonna
up.
have to do in that case is you're gonna have to call a shot to the wing and take disadvantage on it. If you still hit it, it will cripple the flight of the Manticore.
Okay.
And at
Alright,
this
yep.
point, it takes out the Griffin Rider that was assaulting it. The Griffin Rider gets a good shot into its wing. It flies a little bit. It looks like it's a little bit worse for wear, but not by much. But the Griffin Rider get crushed in its claw.
So will the Griffin Rider be in the direct path of my bow?
No, it was facing away from you.
Okay.
At this point, Group 2 kind of collapses onto it. Savara hangs back a little bit, and she looks absolutely terrified.
Okay.
The other knights just head right into it and are promptly taken out by this beast.
All right. I'm gonna fire a longbow. Bow. That sounds really weird. An arrow at the wing. That would be the. I'm assuming the left wing would be more in range than the right wing.
And the left wing took a little bit. The left wing is the one that also took the spear to it. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's not much, but it did something.
Okay. I'm still gonna target the left side, the left wing.
All right, you are going to have disadvantage on this, so you're going to roll twice.
Okay.
Give me the lower.
All right. So I should still. Gee, it's been a while since I've used this bow. It's getting a bit rusty. That'd be 1d20
Oh, don't get rusty.
plus.
Is it made out of wood?
1d20 plus 7.
$18.
Why'd you roll twice?
Because
Disadvantage.
when you're calling an attack, like I want to shoot at the beast's blank, you take
You have
disadvantage because you're
disadvantage.
trying to focus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're focusing.
So still, 18.
18
18's good.
does hit. Give me a damage roll. Right.
Hilarious.
It does get a hole pierced through it, but it seems to be slowing down a bit. It is going to the other Griffin Rider there is going to jump off of his Griffin with his spear and try and drive it into the Manticore. Hits the wing, but as the Manticore takes a bite out of his head, completely ripping it from his body, it then decides to take a steep dive and attempt to land.
Okay.
Wow.
Do we see like where exactly it's going to land? Like, we can tell it's going to land there, right?
Over there. It looks
Over there somewhere. Oh wait, I'm pointing. I'm not on camera. Anyway.
he looks like he's heading right toward Thurl.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
follow.
Yeah, let's go down and
Jazz,
engage this thing.
Do I have clear shot with my?
give me a low
thunder
high.
breath? Low
No,
high.
you wouldn't be able to hit it.
A low or a high?
Low or high.
Low.
It lands right in front of the wyvern or the wyvern, and as it does, it brings its claw down and slashes its head off. The Thurl barely escapes before his trusty beast gets absolutely eviscerated.
Good gracious.
God, people are dropping like flies here, people.
This is a strong beast. These things, the manticores, are not anything to be to be trifled with.
Okay.
So it lands. It gives a giant roar, and I'm gonna switch to a screen that is not quite as crowded. Sure, it won't be the correct screen, but hey, it's a screen. We're gonna go to the good old caravan site because that's a nice place to do battle. It's a nice opening.
It is a nice place.
There you have Thurl.
And it's sort of a
Cool.
similar kind of
Yeah,
landscape,
kind of.
not exactly.
Yeah. Is Thurl conscious?
Yeah, he barely escaped. So Kai is going to immediately come down as quickly as he can.
I'm already on the map. But anyway, continue.
Are you?
Yes. We all are.
I'm
Us
gonna
being
delete those ones because I think those are the old tokens.
Yeah,
Don't trust them.
there you go.
Ah, I disappeared.
So can I shoot a firebolt that'll try and get the attention of this manticore?
We're actually going to go ahead and roll up initiatives.
Initiatives?
Roll
Initiative.
initiative.
Okay. I'm gonna score like a 4, I know it.
Let's see, where are you?
Initiative. Where is initiative?
Of course,
There's
that's-
initiative. That is pathetic.
It's all right.
Manticore.
That's pathetic.
Manticore.
Oh!
No, that's pathetic.
Oh,
I'm a ranged person who should be getting at least a 20 because of my bonuses alone. But anyway, yeah, good work there, Saboteur. That was fantastic.
Kai is going to temporarily still be in bird form as he lands.
So is Kai on the ground at this point, and the three of us are still?
Oh, Kai got a crit on his initiative. Wow.
Okay.
Critical
hopefully you can
initiative.
see
All
keep
right.
rolling crits.
Let's hope so. More than a 5 for damage, that'd be good, guys. Just saying.
Okay, Dev deck. Why is Minthra on there? Minthra shouldn't be on there. Oh, because these are old ones. Yeah, these are definitely old tokens. I'm gonna have
So-
everybody. What did you roll, Dale?
15.
15. All right, and what did
10
you roll,
10 plus 5,
Dale?
technically.
Or Raul? No, wait, you're only on there once. Never mind.
I don't see Raul on there at all.
No.
Yes, sir.
My turn is until next week.
Yes, he rolled a 2.
Boo.
It's showing a 12 on mine, so
12 is good. I'll take a 12.
What is happening?
Holy
all right.
cow.
So
Yeah, Ralph's not on there at all.
yeah, he's there on mine. Roll again,
Okay.
Raul. Hold on, roll again.
There he is. Now
There
he's
he
on
is.
There he is. All right, now we're going to sort.
Still going last.
No.
No, Thurl rolled really low, so Thurl rolled extremely low. So
We rolled a 0 somehow on a dice.
did he roll a 0?
I don't know.
No, he rolled a 2.
You can't roll a 0.
Well, this is not me rolling a die, so I'm like, could he have? Maybe.
Maybe.
So Kai is going to swoop in and take a couple talon swipes at the Manticore. And there's going to be plus 5. That's going
Cool.
to hit. He takes 10 damage. Manticore character sheet. There it is.
10 damage.
Alright, and another one. He's going to take another claw swipe at him. And hits. Another 10 damage. And is then going to attempt to peck with his massive beak. And hit again because I'm rolling exceptionally well as him.
Yes.
For
We are okay with this.
5 damage? 6 damage. Alright, and that is his turn.
Also, I like the concept of beak damage. I like that.
So next up we have Le Manticore. And he is not happy at all.
No, I can imagine. He's had 2 spears,
bird
an
just
arrow in
swipes
his
out.
wing, and then peck damage. Beak damage, sorry.
And is going to just swing his tail at Kai's face.
Use tail whip, yeah.
Yep, use tail whip. 15 to hit. Is going to hit. Oh! And the tail spikes glow red as they dig into him. The Manticore pulls its tail out, and Kai starts erupting with blood.
Ooh.
Oh no.
As he is knocked down to 4 hit points. The Manticore then is going to take is going to kind of glow red, and his eyes are going to start glowing red, and he's going to then just attempt to grab at Kai, and not miss.
Oh, thank God.
Nat 1. Kai barely gets out of the way of the talon that's coming towards him, but still just kind of falls to the ground, bleeding quite heavily. Savara's turn. She is going to pull out her spear and fly at the Manticore, attempt to stab at with a spear, and miss. Manticore dodges out of the way and takes out her eagle as it does, or her vulture rather, and nimbly leaps out of the way, reaches one of its tail spikes into the vulture's neck and pulls it out. The vulture falls over. Savara rolls out, grabs her longsword, ready for another attack.
Good.
Attack turn.
Hey guys, this
I'm-
Manticore ain't no joke. I would recommend using everything you got.
Well, our leader's currently on like 4 hit points, so it's...
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of him.
You'll take care of that then? Okay, I'm going to get my longbow out and try and aim for the left wing.
Are you still aiming, or are you just going to try and take a shot?
I'm aiming.
All right.
Do.
All right, give me 2 rolls. Give me lowest.
23. 25, 23.
23? Oh, yeah, that hits. That hits quite readily.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
In the right wing.
Manticore is not
Was it
looking
left?
happy.
No, left wing, sorry. Left wing.
Left wing? All
Left
right.
wing.
The left wing gets another arrow through it, and, at this point, looks like it's crumbled.
So
Well, he's
it's
not
staying.
flying.
Yeah, he's staying down here with us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah,
Well-
it does look exceptionally angry now. Like at this point, you start feeling a dark presence emanating from it.
Oh.
There he is. All right, and is that your turn?
Yes, because I can't do anything else, can I?
All right.
Can,
No, I don't.
Can
well,
he grab
Well,
Kai?
I was.
No,
no,
that's a.
because I was
That's
going
an
to do. I don't know what type of check it is. Whether it's a perception check to see if I can identify the dark forces, but I don't think I can because that'd be another.
No, that would be a
action on my
religion.
turn.
Either religion or nature. You were told that the manticores are actually evil creatures, so you could try and give me a nature check, but it probably wouldn't tell you much.
Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, that didn't tell me much.
It's a manticore.
8 out of 12 is not terrible.
That-
It's not great.
But there's the manticore.
Yeah, it's a manticore, and it's angry.
Okay.
Drink
Alright,
your
then.
turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run over here and cure wounds on our poor eagle friend. Which I don't remember because it's been forever since I've used it. Let's see. Cure
What are you doing? Cure wounds. 1d8 plus spell ability modifier. That's all I know.
Oh,
I
here we
think it
go.
is.
If I use the
I know-
level 2, it's 2d8 plus wisdom.
Okay.
If
Level
you wanna
1,
use
level
that
1 is
it would use
1d8
one of your
plus
levels
wisdom.
too.
Okay.
So do I want to use one of my level 2s for you, Kai? You did get hit
4
really
hit
hard.
points and a leader. Up to you. Just
Alright.
saying.
I'll help you out. I'll help him out. We'll do a level 2.
All right. You're deduct from your level 2 spell points, not your level 1. So give me a 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
2d8. Where's my wisdom modifier? Is that on the front page? First
It
page.
Yeah.
is.
Wisdom. 2.
Really?
Really?
Unless I'm reading this wrong. Ability modifier plus 2. Wisdom plus
Huh.
2.
Weird. You should have a plus 3. Wisdom's your base stat.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
What's the big number?
15.
Yeah, it's plus 2.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm thinking of my other game where everybody rolled incredibly high for their stats.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's do.
Okay.
2.
7.
Wow.
Eh.
That was a lovely waste of a level 2 spell.
All right. And is that a bonus action or is that a full action?
I don't know what that means.
Say bonus action so you get another action. I think that's what the hint is.
No, I'm gonna look it up.
Oh, okay. What the creeping hell?
But
Why does that keep... Why does roll 20
It's
keep
an action.
disappearing?
okay. So, yep, that is your turn.
Okay.
Sataba.
Is that level 2 spell like gone because he
Yeah.
missed?
Well, no, he didn't miss. He still healed.
No.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
still have
it's just
one.
that-
I can use one more level 2, and then I've got 4 level 1s that I can use.
Okay. Okay, so more or less, everyone's in range if I like move in and I fry everyone.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
gonna take
much.
my magic
Yep.
staff.
Please
Burning
don't. Please
hands
don't
are
light us
probably
on
not
fire.
much. I know. My magic staff of magic missiles. Yeah.
Okay.
Has 7 charges, correct? Or 6?
Yep. 7.
Okay.
You
So
can
I'm
use
just going
6
ahead and
without
take-
it breaking.
Yes. That's what I'm going to do.
You're gonna fire all 6?
Yeah.
All right, then give me
Which
it's
is-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 3. You use 3 for 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me 8d6 or 8d4.
Wow. Wow.
D plus 4, or just
Nope.
8d4?
8d4.
So 4. No, 8 4 dices.
Yeah.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ!
15 damage. That's a lot of ones.
There's a lot of ones.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3,
1.
4, 5. 5 ones.
Oh yeah, 5 ones. That is a lot of ones. No
All right,
2s. Not a single 2 in there.
All right, your staff, the crystal at the end of your staff, looks like it's the magic in it is starting to waver a little bit. It's still active, but you could tell that it's almost at its breaking point.
Mhm.
All right, Thurl's turn. Thurl gets to his feet, cracks his neck, walks over to the Manticore, and
Just casually strolls over, or
And
pretty
hits
much.
the Manticore. Pretty Manticore.
Headbutt the Manticore.
headbutt the Manticore. Yes. Yes.
It's the name
He's,
of my new
he
metal
has
band
his
album.
great sword in his hand.
Wow.
Looks at the Manticore, raises the great sword above his head. Manticore looks at him angrily, and he starts talking in a. Anybody here speak Abyssal or Supernal?
No.
Nope, not here. Not it.
Not here. Although it would. No, no, he's.
I think,
he's going
I
with
think
us.
Andy's the only one that does.
I'm the one who does. Mhm. He's
By the
right,
way, I
but-
had this planned before he said he wasn't going to be on, so this is not me power gaming to him not being here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He's going to start speaking in a tongue, and there's going to be runes surrounding his sword. He's going to drive it into the Manticore. And at that point, a black and green light starts to shine from it. And Manticore stands up. Its eyes are green now, the same green as Thurl's armor.
Wow.
And Thurl goes, "Friends, I've handled this. It now belongs to the Howling Hatred."
Hmm.
What? What?
It's a howling hatred. That was the
He
question. We call it. Okay. We call it plot progression. Yay.
Yes, indeed. Hold on. Gotta check out a spell here really quick.
And I yelled that at quite a loud volume, by the way, that it echoes through the.
What purpose would the Howling Hatred need with a
We have plot
Manticore?
progression. You yelled that out for everyone to hear.
No, not that.
We have plot progression.
Yeah.
So he's going to. His sword is going to the black runes that are surrounding the sword now are going to turn green, and the Manticore and takes a tail swing at Kai again.
No.
Tail whip. Yep.
Oh, did that give him able to command the Manticore in his turn?
Oh! And I don't know about you, but I think that missed from my view.
That one's gonna hit.
One.
That one's gonna miss. Okay, that's gonna do significantly less damage than. So yeah, he's gonna take a hit out of Kai, and Kai's gonna buckle a little bit,
Took a bite out of the crowd.
and then he is going. Then Thurl himself is going to rush forward, almost like a bolt of lightning, and take a swing at Driku.
Pull.
The F.
Well, before he does, he stops right before he attacks, and looks at you and goes, "Pledge yourself to the howling hatred."
Never. I yell.
Not
And,
a chance.
Brings up his sword. Then it's probably gonna miss. 15.
Who for?
Draco.
Draco
It's
or?
for me. Let's see. 18.
So I was going to say that way. 18. There
Okay.
you go.
Glances off of your armor and laughs. "I give you one final chance.
Chance to do what?
Give yourselves to the howling hatred."
Again.
It's never gonna
Never.
happen.
Kai is going to look. Eagle Kai is going to look very inquisitively at Thurl, and what are you talking about, Thurl? You weren't supposed to be controlled by the statue. And Thurl laughs, puts his big bolster. Ha 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 ha. Who's controlling who?
You're obviously being controlled by something. Hey, person of Harvard, religion check, now, quick. Oh wait,
It's not his turn.
Never mind. Damn.
Um,
Would have been a
Kai
great
is
idea.
then going. Kai is then going to. I'm going to leave Eagle Kai there. I'm going to get him off of the board though, and
Wait, he rotated?
there, and he is going to transform into his bear form.
Yay! Bear form. My favorite form.
It's your friend the bear.
But the bear.
It's still looking. He's still like pretty beat up. He looks slightly less beat up than the eagle form, but still pretty beat up. But thankfully, he then glows a green and rolls a need to make sure that he has this ability check. No, he does not in bear form. Shit. All right. He is going
Does
to
he have
then.
more progression though?
Yes, he has pluck progression to power. He is going to look back at you and do not kill Thurl, and turns and pounces on the manticore, biting into it and tearing into it with his claws.
Whoa!
That's gonna hit, and that's gonna miss. So that's gonna do 8 damage. The manticore seemed pretty healed by what was done to it by Thurl, though.
Shite.
So
So
he
the
stabbed his
manticore-
sword into. He stabbed his sword into the manticore, took control of it, and healed it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and commanded it to use a ability.
Seems legit.
Where's our tank?
Yay, boss battles. It's a bear now. He's going, the manticore is going to. It can't get its tail around to Kai, so it just kind of takes Ace. It can only wrangle one claw free. It can't even take a solid bite out of him. The bear is just moving too fast, and he's going to sink a claw into Kai's side, and Kai is going to yelp and almost look like he's about to pass out. And then Savara is going to take her longsword and look around very. Captain, what should I do? Captain, what's going on? And Thurl looks at her, and his eyes glow really bright, like emerald green. And she looks like she's holding her head, beating her head, and then still just takes a wild swing at the manticore with her longsword. is going to make enough to, she's going to like just sit there and flail at it, and the manticore is barely going to be able to escape by moving its head to the side just before she swings her sword down. She looks and looks at her sword and looks at her hand, and she points her hand at Kai, and this green mist comes out of it and surrounds Kai at that point. And 1d8 plus 3. He's going to regain 8 hit points.
Yes.
And she goes, I refuse to serve those demons. And her armor is going to, the Feathergale sigils on her armor are going to start glowing like really, really, really bright green. And she's going to, her normally red hair just starts kind of like floating a little bit as the wind in the area just picks up more and more. The wind in the area kind of envelops around Davdak, and you now have advantage on your next attack.
Okay. How weak is the Manticore? Out of character.
It doesn't look like it's in dire straits anymore. It has a bear on it, though. Well, there's that.
Right, that's true. Yeah, this is a rock and a hard place. This is. Because I don't know whether I should go after the Manticore or go after Thurl at this point. I am going to go for the Manticore because Thurl hasn't actually had an attack on any of our party, well, apart from Kai, anyone else. So I am going to go target the one of the Manticores, the right wing of the Manticore again.
Oh, it's already not able to fly. It can't fly with one wing. I'm trying not to have you have disadvantage on yet another attack.
Well, this is true. I'm just going to have a swing at it then. Well, not a swing at it, but kind of just a... Twing at it, yes. So, roll 1d20 plus something like that.
You know, if you just hit up, it'll give you your previous roll. All right, 20. Hit. Go ahead and give me a second one.
Okay. No, I can just hit up, and that'll bring up the previous one, right?
Yes.
15.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You. Your arrow digs into the Manticore. Give me some damage. Wow. That's a 4, folks.
Hey, I said I was concerned about killing the Manticore, which is... I don't know if that's something we want to do at this point, but yes. We call it conservatism. Yay!
Driku! Your bear buddy is still pretty damn hurt. But you have a dude in your face.
Bear buddy and dude in your face. There should not be two sentences uttered right after each other.
Oh, man.
I'm tempted to clip that to laugh out for later.
That was a pretty great laugh.
Let's see. Bear buddy.
In your face.
In my face.
Thank you. I'll piece that together later.
Ugh.
Well, okay. Daryl hasn't actually... Well, he's had a stab at you, but hasn't dealt any damage to you as it stands.
Yeah.
So take that in mind.
And if I used my Thunder Breath right now, there's too many people around. I'll hurt
Yeah, you're
somebody,
gonna
but-
hit Kai and probably kill him.
Yeah, can't do that. Sacred Flame's kind of a pansy one, isn't it? 1d8.
Sacred Flame does extra damage to evil, doesn't it?
It does radiant damage. I don't know what extra stuff that does.
No, if an enemy is weak against sacred radiant damage, he'll take more damage. But
Repeat, your friend is quite, still quite damaged. I don't know exact words, but anyway.
Let's go ahead and do another level 2 cure wounds on my
Sure
bear
you want
friend.
to do level 2?
bear friend.
Yeah,
Bear
he's
fr-
in bad.
bear
he's in pretty
buddy.
bad. He's in pretty bad shape.
He is
buddy.
in pretty bad shape.
And I've checked my other level 2 spells, and I
Not
can't
worth it.
use any of them in close quarters because they do like 20 feet of damage.
Yeah.
Bear buddy it is.
So I don't mind using my. What was it? 2d8s plus wisdom.
Yep, 2d8 plus 2.
Bear buddy. That damage was pathetic. Please, can we make that go up any quicker?
There you go.
That's
There you
better.
go.
That's better.
Arrgh. Thanks be to you, friend. Sataba.
Okay. Let's see. I think the Manticore is our most immediate thing that we need to get rid of here. Let me see. I'm gonna do. Huh. Can I use magic armor on someone besides myself, or is magic armor just personal?
No, major armor, as long as you can touch them, you can use it on them. I think it has to be
Okay.
touched, though. So you can move up to, say, Kai and touch him, and he will become stronger. Touch the bear butt. Touch it.
Touch the bear buddy.
Oh, it says.
Go touch the bear buddy.
Go on.
Oh yeah, willing creature with wearing no armor. So it appears that he's wearing no armor, right?
He's a
Correct.
bear. Yeah.
He's a bear, yeah.
Typically wear no armor. Typically.
Typically.
I mean, there's bear armor, I'm sure. I saw the Golden Compass or whatever that movie was.
So bad.
Yes, bears wear high quality armor.
Shiny.
No,
Very
leather
shiny
straps
armor.
is not the same as armor. I just want to put that out
So-
there for the record.
Are you gonna go touch a bear?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and go touch the bear.
I need that isolated, please.
And that makes his
That'll be
RAC
bef-
what?
Oh, his oh, where am I? Okay, it's AC 13 plus Dex modifier. Is that my Dex
yeah,
modifier
alright.
or his Dex mod?
His.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right then. That gave him a pretty substantial boost in AC. Thank you. But you are now next to the bear. You have a bear butt.
One
Can we stop saying that, please?
bear buddy.
No, he can't.
Oh.
Next to it.
Bear buddy.
So
Everybody
that was
loves
one
bear
action to
buddy.
move there. Bear
Move action
bear
to
touch.
move.
And I
And
can't move back,
an action
right?
to touch the bear. No. Well, you can
Okay.
move back. You didn't move, but you moved 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. You still have 2 squares of movement that you can move away.
Yeah, let me get away from that Manticore. Because
Yeah, it's
he
probably
will
a good
shred
idea.
me. Okay. And I'm trying to think.
And take a nap?
And take that so I can.
Take it out.
think
Because
you
touching
have
the bear
anything-
takes
that's
a
all-
lot of energy.
It does. It does.
That's all I can do at this point.
Alright.
I've done all my moves.
All right, Thurl spreads the wings on his armor, and disappears into a mist, reappearing behind Sataba, and brings his greatsword down.
No. Okay, go on. I don't like this.
Uses Misty Step and teleports, and then takes a slash.
Whoa. That
That
would
gives
hit,
you
wouldn't it?
10 damage.
Oof.
Straight 10 damage?
10 damage.
Crikey.
Hey, that's my line. Don't steal my line.
I do what I want.
Well, you do have a bear buddy, so.
All right.
I am
Now,
at
Bear Buddy turn.
12.
Bear buddy's turn.
Bear Buddy turn. He is
get
going
him,
to
Bear
continue to claw and bite into the Manticore, attempting to keep it pinned down. Oh!
Boom! Boom!
Oh!
Perfect.
Both of those are going to hit. And that's going to deal a whole truckload of damage. That is going to deal...
Is amazing. Perfect roll, by the way, for those paying attention at home. That's why we're
Oh yeah,
excited.
nat 20. That is going to
Nat
do...
20.
Oh, that is going to kill the Manticore.
Oh, whoops!
Sweet.
Yo!
Oh well.
Sweet!
Yeah, he's going to just... He's going to just drag his... He's going to, like... Because I'm going to say his claws did more damage, but he just gets into the Manticore's jugular and just rips. And just... The Manticore just falls over. The black blood just flowing everywhere. Kai then turns at Thurl and
Yeah,
growls
Yeah, boy.
and almost appears feral at this point.
Yeah,
I
bear
won't
buddy.
accidentally be killing you anytime soon.
Just remember who healed you, Bear. Remember who healed you.
And
gave you strength.
just absolutely just looks so angry and is going to walk and just slowly walk his way over to Thurl and just wait there for a couple seconds. Savara looks at the Manticore and looks at Thurl and hold on a second. I want to do something here.
Oh my.
I need to figure out the stats on the thing. Do.
Is the thing is something to worry about?
Do.
Too soon, Dale. Too soon.
Too soon?
All right. At this point, is going to the runes on her armor glow bright green again, and then a blackness starts to fade into them, and then she rushes at Draku and tries to swing her longsword at him.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Misses. She stumbles and kind of blinks a couple times and just completely falls to the ground, falls prone. Just kind of quaking and shaking and mumbling something incoherent under her breath. The runes on her armor start to turn a little green, but they're much darker than they were before. And Davdak turn.
Okay, out of character question, because I can't hold up antlers because my video's not on. Can I fly somewhere and land in the same action?
You have levitate, which would cost you a move action to cast, and then you would need to use another action to move, so you would not be able to move.
Well,
like
what
that.
if I move in front of something?
Depends on what that something is.
Okay. All right. No, I'll just stick to my longbow then. I'm gonna.
You could get in and try and longsword your thing, but Doesn't your
Yeah.
Colossus Slayer ability do more damage when it triggers?
I'm not too sure. I don't think
Also,
that's
I don't think you were taking that into consideration.
Well, that's true. Plus, I don't know. Staying at a distance to Thera is probably a better idea at this stage of the game. So I am going to grab my longbow and have a go at Theral. I'm gonna target it too and take disadvantage, as I am actually aiming, because I'm furious.
What are you aiming for?
What part? His chest area actually. The chest area actually.
All right, that's not really that's a pretty broad area, so I'm not going to give you disadvantage for it.
Okay. I don't know his build per se, so I don't know whether that would be.
He's a muscular dude, so his
Okay.
upper region is pretty large. If you were aiming for like a leg to cripple or something like that, then
Okay, no, I'm just gonna go for the chest area at this stage. Kind of shock is what I'm going
Alright.
for.
oh yeah, that's going to hit.
Very
Nearly
nice, very
nat 20.
nice.
Nearly nat 20.
19.
Plus 7. 9 damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. All right, Riku.
Oh wow.
You have a
Okay.
weeping woman at your feet.
The woman. Is this
woman
the
that you
woman
danced
that
with.
you? Yes. And you wanted to go to bed with. Ew, gross.
Can I kick her longsword away from her? Out of her reach?
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Give me
Ready
give me a strength check on that.
Strength check. Oh, that's the wrong window.
Strength check.
Strength.
You know you
Roll
can just go
1d20
into the
plus your
character
strength.
sheet on Roll20 right for that.
What was that, CJ?
Yeah. If you click the die next to your strength, it will just roll the strength check.
Oh.
In Roll20.
I'm trying to basically see how far you're kicking
Okay.
it away. You kick it. She could get to her sword, but you did kick it away. It is no longer immediately in her hands.
Is there anything I can do to help her? Stop this. I don't have any.
Do you have
kind
anything
of-
like cleanse evil or anything like that?
No. I have a healing
That would be a
word.
color. Anyway,
I have healing
No,
word.
clerics get that.
clerics get that too? Okay.
Get
Yeah.
what?
Clerics are more punchy than you give them credit for.
True.
They're just not
Yeah, they-
quite as punchy as clerics. Or as
Right.
I
paladins.
only have
Paladins, yeah.
I only have 12 damage, 12 health left because someone hit me with a sword.
But you're moving out of the way of Thurl in the next turn, aren't you? In his direct path?
True, but
Unless you want to attack him
someone
in the
that can-
face, I'm just saying. Continue.
Uh-huh.
Not in the face, not in the face. And
Not the
alternatively, you can try and damage him.
Or Rodrigo, or her,
Ah.
if you like. Do it like a weak. Do you have anything weak?
Or you could attack Savara.
Do you have
I'm not
anything
doing
weak?
that.
What's your weakest? You're not doing that, okay.
There's a mosquito in here.
I've not heard of that to attack before.
Yeah, me either.
Sorry.
What's the damage on that one?
I was being attacked by a mosquito IRL.
1d4?
1d4
It's okay.
plus 9.
He's dead now. He's dead.
Oh,
It was
I
a
got
minion.
anyway. Plot progression!
Alright, well, so I can't really help her at the moment. Guess I'm gonna go over here and take a swing with my scimitar,
Alright.
which is +7. What does that mean? Whoa, no,
1d20
1d6
plus
plus
7.
3.
1d20 plus 7.
And then, okay, got it.
D20 plus 7. You have to hit him first.
roll 20.
Ooh!
That's gonna miss.
Shite.
It's alright.
He brings down his great sword and just blocks your scimitar with it. and parries it away and laughs at you. You think really you could duel the captain of the Feathergale Knights, defender of the realm? You are as pathetic as the last ones who tried this.
Can I punch him in the face?
It's not your turn.
Just a punch right in the face.
Sataba!
So Tapa can use fire punch, can't he? Oh wait, that's technically not a thing.
Fire punch!
He has burning hands, which does a bunch of fire punchy type damage.
Yes, but I would ricochet the bear along with them.
No, it's a cone, isn't it?
Okay, so it's a cone, so it would be. Okay, so it would just
1, 2,
fry.
3.
Okay.
If you're looking in front of you on a square level, it goes out 1, goes out 2, goes out 3.
Okay, then.
But it's
burning hands.
It's funneled down. There you go, burning hands.
Yeah, I'm not. I am no great swordsman, but I do work my ways with the flame.
All right, is it a save?
I believe it is a dex save.
Dex save? All right, here
Wait,
we go.
Let me double check that. Burning
First,
hands.
yeah, let's check that first. Are we doing paper, scissors, rock? Is this what's happening?
So
here?
how can you tell if it's safe?
It's unlike damage. It'll say on failed save or something like that.
Yeah, on dex save half damage.
Okay, so
And that's
it's gonna try. What's your save? Is it like 13? I believe it is at this level.
where is save?
If you're
at?
looking at if you're looking at the Anvil Forged character sheet, it would be on your spellcasting tab, towards the left side. It'll say DC.
Look
Yeah,
on the
it'll look
left
spell
side.
spell save DC. In the spellcasting box, it'll say your class.
Intellect 13.
Intellect 13. All right, so I have to be 13 with Dex. Just barely saves. Go ahead and roll me damage, and he's going to take half of it.
Don't I have to roll the 20 first if I hit?
No. You're
Okay.
engulfing him with fire. You're figuring out how much damage he actually takes from the attack.
Oh, okay.
And now it's taking half.
Yeah.
Uh, 3d6. Okay.
Right. It's a pretty major spell. All right. He takes 6 damage.
What?
All right.
6. Okay,
Oh.
continue.
I read that wrong. So 8 damage.
8 damage. Not that there's much difference between 6 and 8, but you know.
It's 2 damage.
something.
All right.
Damage.
Thurl is going to kind of dust off the flames on him and misty step away again. And he's going to appear right behind Savara, holding his greatsword above her head. Lay down your weapons, or she dies. And the black runes on the blade start appearing again, and her armor turns pitch black at this point, and she just kind of lays there, not moving.
Could use some insight here, Kai.
He's looking at you guys. Kai is furious at this point. He's
I would not put the jeopardy of the realm for one life.
he looks at Davdak.
We are good people. You are obviously controlled by an evil spirit. We try and protect and serve those who are good in nature. You are clearly not good in nature.
Looks at Riku.
Riku growls loudly and throws down his sword.
He puts down his sword, the runes stop flickering, the armor turns back to green on Savara. He then points his sword at it's hard to see in the dark. Stupid automatic turning off light. He points his sword at Driku, and Driku, you feel really friendly towards him all of a sudden. Like he is your absolute best friend. You would do anything in your power to protect him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Uh-huh.
And at that point, he looks very winded. Like that took a bit out of him to do that to you. Kai transforms back into eagle form, looking slightly less rabid. Slightly. Goes over and just goes straight up and straight down and attempts to dig his talons into Thurl. Miss. That's going to hit. And that's a nat 1.
That's gonna fail.
Manages to get one claw into him, doing a little bit of damage, but then goes in and gets one claw dug in and brings the other claw up underneath his arm and attempts to grab at him, and that's going to hit. Uses the rest of his 80 feet of movement to just fly straight upward for about 40 feet. And now has a thorough, both claws dug into him. Alright. And it is Savara's turn. Savara crawls her way over to Driku and just starts crying and just crying into him. Please, Driku, don't do this. Fight his power. Please. And Driku, give me a wisdom save. You feel slightly less compelled, but like you're not going to jump into the way of an arrow for him. But yeah, you're still quite like I have to protect Thurl. Davdak.
I turn to Draco and I say, we, and particularly you, as a person of Muhammad, should realize when you see evil in the world. This man is being controlled by something evil. Then I take out my longbow and fire it at Thermal.
Alright.
not aiming at all. So just doing one.
All right.
Just kind of, I'm looking at Draco, but firing it in the direction of thermal while I'm saying that.
So, trick shot, showing off shot.
This is horribly. Yeah.
This is what you get for not
Just
looking at
like-
your target.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to be fancy.
Cyril grabs
Shoot
the
without
arrow
moving.
out of the air and snaps it in half. Throws it to the ground. Draco. Alright, here's what's happening on your turn. He's not controlling you, so he's not going to make your action for you.
Mhm.
But, for all intents and purposes, he is on your team. He's up in the air. Everybody else is your enemy. Because they are attacking your very best friend. Except for Savara, she's neutral to you.
And don't forget that try to attack your best friend. Oh, is it?
You as a character are going to have to take into consideration, and this is obviously a magical influence. So, like, he seems to be like, oh, it's like this has always been your best friend. You know he's hurting these other people, and you are still a cleric of Bahamut. So these people are fighting him. And you do, and again, everything else is still the same. There's still the Manticore dead there. And, yeah. So basically, you as a character are going to have to choose what you do.
Can I do another wisdom save or check to fight the influence?
After
again?
your action,
After
at the
my
end of your
action.
turn.
Alright. Since I am under the influence and have no choice, I am going to cast Sacred Flame at Kai.
All right.
Savara would have been a good target as well.
She's neutral to me.
She's
and I'm
neutral,
protecting my
though.
friend.
Well, neutral. I mean, you can still attack neutral, right?
Okay, moving on. Draco, go.
He doesn't
Sacred
feel.
Flame.
He doesn't. He still has feelings towards her.
Oh, that was
Okay.
close.
Aura did not change.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Does that auto hit or does that?
Dexterity save.
Oh, okay. So Kai gives a dex
Or
save.
Dex 11 DC save. What does that mean?
He has to beat an 11 on a dex save,
Oh, okay.
and does. So takes 3 damage, half damage.
3 damage. Yeah.
I assume. I don't see anything that says otherwise.
Does it say anything on failed save or on save?
Not on my cheat sheet. Let me check my in-depth one. Is that Sacred Flame? PQRS. That's too far.
QRSTUV. Okay, no, it does
Alright,
not.
target must
Alright.
succeed.
Yep.
Or take. Target gains no benefit from cover.
Yeah, so he just doesn't take any damage.
Sweet. I mean, darn, I'm sorry.
What are you doing? That almost hit me!
He's under the influence of bad magic.
Now give me a wisdom
You
saving
want-
throw.
Oh, there you go. See, I don't know if these rolls are going in your favor or going against you. Depends on who we're talking about here.
Yeah. No, that missed.
Why does my
Basically, you're trying to beat his DC to break the spell.
Yeah.
All right, Sataba. There's a flying dude up there.
Yes. On Kai, you incorporate his armor as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use good old. Let's see. He's flying up there.
Yeah,
I'm going to
about
shoot
40
2
feet up,
magic
so you
missiles.
all right. You only have one charge.
No.
Yeah.
my magic missile.
Oh, you're okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Not out of
Or-
the stuff.
well, because-
right.
Yeah,
I
not
have a
staff.
level
Got
2
it.
spell.
Okay.
Wait.
Hand, not staff. Got it.
Wait, who are you? What?
No. Because I used Burning Hands last turn, but I still have a socket for one more for either level 2 spell or another or 2 more level 1s, right?
Yes.
Or 1 more level 1. Okay. I'll go ahead and use my magic missile. I'll put all 3 darts at Tool.
All right. 3d4, please.
I thought you were going to say something
Uh,
else then. I thought you were going down a different track. Gave me a heart attack at 22. How dare you?
But you thought I was going to try and
By
smack
the sounds of it, when you were Steve was saying there was a big massive flying thing. Anyway,
Yeah, I was going to
continue. I'm
shoot
just not
two
I'm
at
not
him
paying
and then-
attention.
A big massive what?
Nice.
Boom! Nice.
11 damage, almost max damage.
Almost.
Very nice. Very nice.
No, not nice in your world. Jeez, plot progression. Jeez, pay
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
Remember, you're on the other team now
Alright.
for the time.
Sorry,
being.
that was an out of character comment.
Okay.
Sir
And then
Cyril looks.
That was not drinking.
Then you what? Sorry.
Oh, and I look over at Draco's. Come on, man. Remember who your true friends are.
All right. Cyril starts flailing and manages to get his greatsword up at Kai and takes a stab at him, taking disadvantage because he's aiming for a claw. Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah,
All right,
massive
Kai
disadvantage
takes
there.
10 damage. All right.
So Kai's doing fine hit point wise, right?
Not really. He's at 14 now.
Okay.
So yeah, he's fine-ish.
Fine-ish.
Right. And now Kai is going to go up just another 70 feet or so, and he's going to roll an intimidation check at Thurl. You guys can't hear this. You can't hear what he's saying because he's way up there. He's now about 100. He's now about 100 and something feet away from you. The only people that can actually see them is Davdak at this point.
Okay.
And I can see a
None of
bird
my
in the
attacks
sky.
can reach him anymore.
Yeah.
That's about.
Wow, and all of a sudden, also, man, why did you try and shoot a flame at that bird thing? Wasn't he your friend a couple of seconds ago? No, but Thurl's your friend. No, but these guys around you are your friend. The tether is feeling weaker. Riku. You kind of instantly know what Savara was going through.
Gotcha.
All right. So yeah, you hear and Savara yells out, "Wind gust on him in 3 seconds," and down comes Thurl. Boom! And Savara yells out, "No!" to Davdak. Basically, she's asking you to pillow his fall.
Yeah. I go over and pillow his fall, I guess.
All right.
No.
I don't know.
Do you want to do that?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you sure you want to?
Well, he is an influence, though. I guess we can't just let him die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, Kai asked us not to kill him.
Yeah,
He did
exactly.
ask.
All right, so he is going to take 77 points of damage. You hear as you try and cushion his fall. And for the most part, you do. You keep his neck from hitting the ground and also the upper part of his back. But the rest of his body just hits the ground, and you hear this sickening thud and snapping as obviously, and his body starts going in ways that a normal body should not go.
Ouch. Sorry,
I
bro.
tried, guys.
So,
That's
quick
right.
question:
And
Who was it the one that
He
yelled
didn't
out
die.
to,
It's fine.
to cushion the fall?
Huh?
Who was it that yelled out to cushion his fall?
Numero uno.
there was no Kai
Savara.
must have sent a telepathic link to Savara
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
because remember they were telepathically connected. So, and then she came to her senses just in time to ask Davdak to cushion his fall, so he is not dead. It's non-lethal damage, but you're still hitting the ground at almost terminal velocity. Yeah.
It's gonna hurt a bit.
It's gonna hurt a little. A
That hurt
lot.
A lot,
Nearly-
actually.
Nearly kill a dude.
The fog on your head just completely is gone. Riku.
Ugh, thank you.
And he's because you can feel his breathe. He's still breathing, Riku. You can feel the air moving a little bit, but it's severely labored.
All right.
Savara snaps to her senses as well and goes over to him and goes over to Thurl and does the green mist thing again, and basically just kind of calms his breathing down a little bit. Probably recentered some ribs so they're not poking into his lungs.
Right.
And then puts her hands up into the air and looks at you all and goes, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I felt the urge to fight you. And at this point, Kai comes down and lands and turns into a human. Oh, good, you got my message. I'm glad that came through and wasn't just garbled mess of nothing.
Kai, do you know what is happening here?
I thought the Thurl was using what I'm guessing is going on, and this is just from what I've noticed. Thurl is using the influence of the Howling Hatred to control the Feathergale Knights. He's not under anybody's thrall. It's almost as though he was controlling the... He might have even been controlling them. I don't know.
Could he be leading them?
He might be leading this contingent. We're going to have to wait.
So would
until
it
he
be a
wakes
good
up.
idea to cut the head off the snake?
No, I want to question him before we go killing him. And don't get me wrong,
Be very.
I am not against killing him, but I want to question him.
By all
Mr.
means,
Barrow.
we'll hold back and allow you to question him.
We can put
Savara
them
goes
in.
over-
We can. Oh, we can put the heat on him if you want me to.
The heat
trying to light
is
things-
on.
Stop trying to light things on fire,
The
Satana.
heat is on.
Let him do his
Oh.
thing.
It's on.
At this point, Savara goes over to him, pops open a vial, opens Thurl's mouth, and just shoves it into him. And draining the vial into his throat, pulls it up, counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thurl snaps to consciousness. At that point, Kai raises his hands, and thorned brambles just reach up and grab him around the chest. Grab Thurl around the chest, pinning him to the ground. Also, his thorns almost intelligently reach up and just start digging into the armor wings. is ripping and shredding at it to make sure that it doesn't have any lingering effects. And looks at you guys and goes, "You know more about this than I do. Try and get some information from him." And now we're going to stay in initiative. We're actually going to stay in initiative here. Kai is going to cast thorns on him and pin him into place. Savara is going to did the healing potion. So Davdek.
Here's an hang on. He's an elemental by chance, would he?
What was that?
He's not an elemental by chance, is he?
No, he's human.
Oh, okay. I basically just come out and ask, are you an evil person?
If leading my knights to power is evil by any means necessary, then I guess I'm evil. My knights, my order, mean everything to me. I will sacrifice anything to bring us back to our former glory.
Including your own knights?
Including your own knights, that's a fair point.
All right. Driku turn.
What is your relation with the Howling Hatred?
By the way, give me an insight check, Dale. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry, Jazz.
Inspire. There you go. Fail. But anyway.
12. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth, as far as you can tell. Jazz, your turn.
His legs are broken, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to casually rest a foot upon one of his legs and put a little weight on it.
He screams out. Just lets out a scream.
Why are you serving the Howling Hatred?
I serve no one. They serve me.
Is that so? Is that the end of my turn?
Give me an intimidation check.
Intimidation check. Intimidation.
That's stealth.
That's stealth, dude.
Oh, sorry. Same row.
You stealthily step on his leg.
How about that?
All right. Yeah, he roars out and just goes, "I don't serve anyone. Yasabin holds no power on me." And now it's the Taba turn.
Is that so?
Yesabin?
Jan Sabin, the guy that all the other people are chanting about, including you, Raul.
Is that what the...
Yeah.
Is that what the statue depicted? Was Jan Sabin, or do we know that?
You can ask that on your next turn.
Warm up my hand. I put my hand around his throat. What is your plan for these knights that you have enthralled in your wicked ways?
He pauses. Think of an answer. Yet articulate.
You saw the
the
flesh on
answer.
his neck begin to burn.
Yeah. His beard starts to burn a little bit.
I said stabbing you in the leg. Anyway, moving on.
His beard starts to burn a little bit and just goes, "To lead the knights to glory again, no matter what the cost."
Who are you going against?
You get one question.
Oh.
Yeah, one question, buddy. No follow-ups. It's like a Republican debate.
On that one,
no follow-ups.
give me an insight check, bro.
Not stealth.
And that's stealth insight.
Although,
Oh,
if you stealthily put your hand around someone's neck, then, you know.
Yeah, you can tell like he's not lying, but also he's holding back something. Thurl at this point just kind of struggles against the vines, just kind of digging them into his skin on purpose. His eyes turn green again, like pure pupilless green. And that's the end of his turn. Kai does some fancy motions with his hands, and another thorn just goes right across his forehead, just digging into his forehead. Also tightens the thorns, the vines around his arms, and he just starts yelling out in pain. Savara looks at you all and goes, he was an honorable man. We fought for the kingdom when we fought the war against the Drugar and the Sacred Stone Monastery. We lost favor. We almost got entirely wiped out. They were so strong, and that's when the Howling Hatred, I guess their name is, came and saved us. All this is true. I don't know why Captain Thurl is acting like this, but it really hurts my honor as a knight to see this. Sparkle Pants.
Well, I am actually facing Thurl.
Yeah.
What are you hiding from us? You are obviously got evil spirits controlling you. There is something missing here.
Give me a. Okay, are you saying this in a menacing manner or just calmly asking?
No, menacing manner.
Alright, intimidation.
Oh, I'm menacing as all hell.
I'm sparkling the menace everywhere.
Sparkling the menace everywhere. I am not doing an animal handling check. What am I doing?
Oh.
Intimidation check.
Intimidation. Ten.
That's so mediocre.
Sorry.
He's hiding something! Yay!
Told you all you're getting out of me.
I call bullshit. Oh, I've already tried calling bullshit.
Riku.
Throw. You're an honorable man. Why are you using dishonorable methods to rebuild your people?
You saying that all sorts of intimidating again?
Well, I'm still, leaning on his brother.
On his leg. Yeah, give me another intimidation check.
Wow. I
That's a nat
slip
one,
off his
folks.
leg and fall onto my face into the mud.
Yeah, you go to press on his leg
it
harder,
makes-
and
It makes a cartoon noise.
you press really hard on it, and you hear even more snapping on this, and he passes out.
Hey! What?
Sorry,
All right.
I'm a cleric of
Stop.
Bahamut. I'm not very good at this intimidation thing.
do I have anything? Well, he passes out, right? So he's out, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Anything I can do to
Yeah, he's
kind
out.
of like...
If you want to try and wake him back up, you have to give me a medicine check.
And would I still be able to do a action, or would that be my action?
That would be
That's
your
right.
action.
We're doing what's called a skill challenge, folks.
Medicine,
Considering
right?
5th edition doesn't have 5th edition doesn't have skill challenges, so I'm doing this by ear. Oh yeah, but because you're not so great at medicine, you just apply the heat a little bit more, and he snaps back to reality.
Oh, yay. Oh, because you're not so good with medicine, you're just going to burn him alive. That sounds great.
Just kind of poke a hot finger right in his ribs.
Yeah, basically.
Wake up!
Wake up! Yeah, God! God! Ah!
I know we're boring, I know it's late, but please.
Please stop!
Yes, please.
Yeah!
yes, please.
Thurl is just like writhing in pain, just like blood coming out of the thorns that are digging into his head and arms, and just sits and writhes in pain. And Kai at that point releases the spell holding him. And Thurl just lays there, motionless. If we can go back to the tower, I'll tell you everything. Everything you want to know. The howling hatred will leave. The knights will disband. Just no more. Please.
You give your word.
Savara goes over and picks up her sword and holds it right against against Thurl's neck and goes, "You've betrayed us. You've humiliated us. You've almost had us killed. You have driven us to the point of extinction. You have given the king your sworn pledge and failed on it. You are no knight." And just drives her sword into his throat.
Oh well.
And just like pushes it into the ground to where like it's like buried into his neck, like almost severing his head. She then, her hand starts glowing green and touches his chest, and a sigil appears, and it's the Feathergale Knight sigil. She picks it up off of his chest, almost like Superman 2 cellophane S, and pushes it into her own chest, and her armor becomes akin to what Thurl's looked like. The green armor with the wings. There's lashes of red every once in a while in there. The same color as her hair. And she goes, "I will lead the knights to honor." Then takes up his sword, grabs Thurl's greatsword, and removes her sword, and just slashed completely off his head.
You're nothing but thorough.
I gave my entire life to him. I have been an acolyte since I was 10. I was just permitted to be a knight. And this happens.
It is not an ideal situation. We can all acknowledge that.
He betrayed my trust, my honor, my dignity.
And I'm pretty sure you're not the... So go on.
She grabs the head and whistles, and her vulture drops from the sky. It got its neck, it got its chest attacked, so it kind of looks like it's oozing a little bit of poison. She goes, Kai, bring them back. And he turns into eagle form again and spreads his wings, and the tips of his feathers start to glow. And your eagles soar back down from the sky and land next to you, very freaked out by the fact that there's dead things all over the place. But they look as though they're
Okay.
they look like they're obviously, like, they don't speak, but they are obviously, like, their eyes are darting back and forth to all of the blood and gore. And Kai looks at them and starts speaking in what you can only imagine as eagle speak. Are any of you a noble?
I'm noble! Yeah, I think.
Alright.
Let me check that. Yes, I'm noble.
You
I can do
recognize
something.
you recognize this as a noble animal speech.
Mhm.
You can't understand what's going on, but you recognize the power behind it. You recognize that this is he's giving them an order that they cannot refuse, even though they do not look very happy at this.
Yeah. But it's of a noble nature.
Yeah, it's because eagles are noble beasts. They have a certain way that they have to be communicated to.
Yeah.
And as a noble yourself, as a leader of your tribe, you recognize this authority. And as a hunter, you recognize this as a pack summon. You almost as pack magic.
Yeah.
And
never mind. There's no point in me trying to communicate with the eagles either for reinsurance, is there?
you can. I mean, you don't know if they understand common or not, but you can try.
I can use speak with
Animal
animals.
handling. You have speak with animals?
I do have the spell speak with animals.
Right. Yeah, if you cast Speak with Animals, you can understand perfectly that Kai is explaining to them exactly that. He's explaining to them you're to take these back directly to the tower. You are to go into the main second floor of the tower. You are to land them safely, and you are to attack anything wearing a green robe. You are to push them out the window. You are to take them out as much as possible. Anything wearing armor, anything wearing this sigil of the knights, you are to assist and to not harm in any way, shape, or form. But we will take out any other being in that tower.
Yeah. I'm the only one who can understand that, correct?
Yeah.
I walk over to where Draku and Sabatar are and kind of try and bring them in. Bring it in, boys, and try and inform them
to get
of
exciting back at the tower.
Things are going to get crazy.
Interesting.
All right. And,
yes, it looks like we have a long fight. Can we search through real quick, see if there's any kind of evidence
I'm not stealing
on him?
his potions or his scrolls. I am not allowing that to happen on my watch.
No, I'm not
you
saying...
You can investigate him if you like.
Yes, I want to see if he has some note, some message on him.
No. If you're trying to loot his corpse, then that'd be a different story. But since Davdak's like, yeah, not going to happen, then, you guys don't really have...
Well, considering there's poisonous goo coming out of him, I don't think looting him is a fantastic idea.
No, the manticore has
no,
poisonous goo.
Yeah, so since we're just gonna leave these bodies here, I might as well fricassee the whole area.
Not happening.
What?
This is a natural area.
I kind of get my dagger out and kind of put it, force it into the ground to kind of stand authority.
Kai, hovering in the air, just goes, I'm with Davdak on this. We cannot allow you to scorch this amount of area.
We have bigger fish to fry.
Really? We have to.
We have
It's
bigger fish to fry, Mr. Fire. You should understand frying people. We are frying others. We're trying to get rid of evil spirits.
Fire
Leave it.
cleanses. Very well.
Guy goes,
Very well.
get on your eagles. We're leaving. Because at
Come
this
on,
point,
Satava.
Zabar
Don't
is
have to
gone.
light everything. We don't have to light everything on fire. That hasn't worked out for us in the past. Let's just go.
Neither has looting people.
Okay. Lead on. I'll be ready when we engage
Yeah.
in
Oh, so,
our
all right.
next battle.
All right, you guys take off and head back towards the tower. As you get closer to the tower, and we're gonna wrap it up here. But as you get closer to the tower, it's obvious there's already a battle going on, and you hear Dahlgren and Minthra both already in the thralls of battle. And that is where we will end tonight's game.
Whew. That was intense.
That was intense.
No, it was out of the open for the most part.
Although we did use the old caravan site, so
Yeah, there were tents on the map.
on the map. See?
But you were not in them.
Yeah, this is true.
So yeah, all right. That is that, and that is how we will rejoin the game next session. All right. What did you guys think?
Exciting.
I'm not gonna lie here.
I wish I was
Holy
better at interrogations.
crap!
You did a pretty good job.
You did a pretty good job.
As a cleric, yeah, you did pretty damn good.
I'm impressed at my aiming. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I disadvantaged on most of the attacks that I did.
Yeah,
Focusing.
You're killing it with the aims, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Except I need to just look where I'm going, so you know.
Yeah,
That's fine.
right. no. Dude, holding a gun like this does not make you a better shot. Holding a bow like this does not make you a better shot either.
I deserve that, to be fair.
Yes, that was. If you would have, I would have laughed if you had a nat 20. Like, I would have laughed and then cried.
Yeah, right.
You would have laughed, and the crit would have like sparkling.
Everyone dies.
sparkles.
Yeah, it turns into a nuclear arrow. And sparkle bomb everywhere.
Sparkle
And
bomb.
everyone died. Everyone was killed by glitter. The end.
Death by glitter.
Makes its way to the tower. It's the two Batman of the gays fighting in the tower. It's fun.
Yes. All right, folks.
So
you can
Andy,
reach
make
the
sure you
show.
listen to this episode because you
Yeah,
got some
right.
catching up to do.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
hours worth of catching up to do.
All right, so you can reach the show at twitter.com/geekhour facebook.com/geekhour our site, which has every one of our shows on it, geek-io.net. And you can also contact the show, geekhour@gmail.com. Just put Manapool in the subject title. Line thing. Also call us, 727-489-4335. That is me swallowing water incorrectly. That's 727-489-GEEK. Also, remember, we record Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern over at geek-io.net/live. Mobile listeners can tune in at tunein.alphageekradio.com most weeks, or also diamondclub.tv.
.com. I mean .tv.
.net.tv.
And next week on Geek.io, there is absolutely nothing because it's Thanksgiving. So enjoy time with your families and eat too much food and have a great Thanksgiving.
Try not to get trampled at Black Friday.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, I'd just.
Or
try to
just
stay away.
generally, just don't try and get trampled.
Yeah,
Generally.
getting trampled's no fun. Don't do that.
No. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was doing other stuff.
Not that I
Oh, it's time.
Now it's time for the Geek.io Winter Movie Smackdown Update.
I promise I've done this before.
Do you think
Are you
CJ
sure?
will ever get that right
well,
without having to?
he will
without
for 2
saying-
weeks. He will for 2 weeks out of
Yeah, because Dale will be here to yell it out.
No.
All right, once again, this is all found over at geek-io.net/smackdown. Oh boy, everybody's on the board finally.
That's kind of got a
First
movie
place
now.
is still Jazz at $10.1 million. Dale
Yeah,
is
broke
a
10
solid,
million.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Solid $5 million. Raul is at $1.9 million. I am just shy of $1 million at $933,000. And Sakani, $576,000. And man, a lot of movies are taking a crap this winter.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
Let's just
not a
hope
good
Star
winter
Wars
for-
takes a dump too.
I mean, Jazz has gotten pretty lucky with his movies actually pulling in a good amount of money. Spectre just knocking it out of the park so far with almost $135 million. But that's ending tomorrow, I believe. Yes, tomorrow.
Yep.
Peanuts movie is
Games.
underperforming a little bit. It was expected to hit 100 by now. It's doing almost 85.
It's not doing bad. It's got good reviews.
No, it's not doing bad. It is underperforming though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dale paid
Yeah, it's all good.
much for it.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. And
Hey, my aim of the
33
game
was
is not
kind
to
of
win ever.
The 33 is underperforming significantly. That was a critically acclaimed movie, an Oscar bait movie. It was supposed to be bringing in a lot more money than it is at almost $7 million on opening weekend. Coming up, open right now, Hunger Games makes Raul try and get over Gem and the Holograms.
No one can get over the Jen and the holograms.
A movie that is so bad it got removed from theaters.
Because it didn't make enough money.
Because theaters were losing money by having that movie in the theaters and screens. Every screen they had, and I'm not joking, every screen they had, 100% of theaters were losing money on Gem and the Holograms.
Not surprising.
Uh,
That so rarely happens. That doesn't even happen with like art house type movies.
No.
But we have Hunger Games coming up. Raul's gonna get some mileage out of that big time. And then of course we have a big weekend following that, Thanksgiving weekend with Victor Frankenstein, The Good Dinosaur, and Creed.
That is a big weekend.
Good Dinosaur will be the clear winner of that one, but
Yeah.
well, I don't know. Creed, Rocky movies.
no, not traditionally big
It'll do
performers.
fine. It'll do fine.
All
but-
three of these movies I think will do all
but
right.
The
Victor
Pixar
Frankenstein
movie
has
is gonna.
See, the
Gonna-
problem, the
Okay.
issue that I think with Good Dinosaur, again, just because it's a Pixar movie does not mean it's going to sell. It's
No.
going to sell on opening weekend guaranteed because it's opening on freaking Thanksgiving.
Yes.
They're not putting the marketing engine behind it like they normally do. So,
Yeah, they're preoccupied. I'll say that.
yeah, they are, because there's another huge movie coming in less than a month. So yeah, that's I think the Good Dinosaur will do good, but I think Hunger Games is going to be Raul's big hope, his great hope.
Yeah, I need Hunger Games and Good Dinosaur to hold up against Star Wars. If it doesn't, I gotta hope
We're almost
Deadpool
toast. Let's just
pulls
all
me
admit
through.
it, yeah.
$50 million in just pre-order tickets so far.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
almost toast. Who will come
And
second?
theaters are not allowed to fill up theaters on pre-sale tickets. They have to reserve a certain amount of tickets for people just showing up.
Though most theaters will probably have it on like 4 or 5 screens.
Oh yeah, but expect most of those screens to be filled up. Like especially the metropolitan theaters. Oh yeah, those are gonna sell out.
Ridiculous.
So making $1 million on opening night. With that
You know what else is
movie.
ridiculous? You know what else is ridiculous?
What else
All
is
the
ridiculous?
exciting things happening on the Geek IO network this week. Because there was a generic live show, yes. There was. And it takes time to break down the terror in Paris and what it means for religion in the world, because deep, heavy stuff.
Dale covering the big issues.
Yeah. That's where you want to go for the big issues. But if you want something lighter...
Getting my big boy sparkle pants on.
There you go. If you want something lighter, we can...
generic live show with you, Dale. Like, seriously.
That'll be fun.
That makes me extremely happy.
Yes.
Indeed. The Small Screen Spoiler Show covered Jessica Jones. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, that doesn't come out till tomorrow. Well, guess what? We got a special preview of the pilot episode, and we discussed it. Spoiler-free.
It's not spoiler. Yeah, spoiler-free.
Spoiler-free. Because, it's not out yet, so that's not really fair. Also, Netflix said...
very big jerky.
Yeah, also Netflix would get angry at us if we did that.
Yes.
Windows were broken. So many windows.
All of the windows were broken. Every single window was broken ever.
All the
In
windows.
all 3 shows, we had windows leaving.
And then brief gushing about Inside Out and crying because it's so dusty in the room.
Very dusty.
Anyway, yeah. I've already watched Gotham and S.H.I.E.L.D. for this next S4, and you really need to tune in on Monday because there's exciting things happening that we need to discuss.
Indeed.
And it's going to be like the last thing happening before Thanksgiving, so come check us out Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time.
Eastern. Also, please remember to visit our Patreon site over at patreon.com/geekio to help us out with a small monthly donation. Because that's how I say monthly now, is monthly. If you think we're worth $5 for all of our content, we'll give you, your site, cause, whatever, a shout out at the top of the show. If you think we're worth $10, we'll buy the entire crew a box of tissues for when we do emotional things like review Inside Out.
Yes, the Geek.io watches Inside Out
Geek
and
Eye
cries.
watches Inside Out.
Yeah, all of us just cry.
You can also head on over to Stitcher Radio and search for Geek.io to help us out, as well as iTunes, and be sure to leave us an honest review, and we'll gladly read it on the show.
And you know what else we'll gladly read on the show?
Show
What's
title.
that, Dale?
Plot progression! No. Rather show it's for Geek.io 130, Menapool 11. Get that TPS report to my overlord. Ho ho bird. Okay. He's had beak damage. Headbutt the manticore. We have plot progression. Bear form. My favorite form. Tank is a bear now. Bear buddy and dude in your face. Longsword your thing.
What?
I don't know
You
where
said
that
it, CJ. You said it.
Did I say that? Holy crap.
Sparkling menace everywhere. Death by glitter and Geeko watches and cries. Otherwise known as Geeko watches Good Burger. I'm kidding.
Exactly. So on that note, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. This episode of the Geek.io Show. Tune back again in 2 weeks. Might be doing another Maniple. Don't know yet. Might also do...
Kind of depends on Andy's schedule.
Yeah, it depends on Andy's schedule, and because I'm not gonna, obviously, I purposely reintroduced his character, so
He is definitely in the tower.
Is definitely in the tower.
Alive.
Yes.
For now.
For now, yes.
Alright.
So yeah, that is that, and we will see you next time on the Geek.io Show. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We love you. Mwah. Bye.
Happy Thursday, the 26th of November.
Happy Jessica Jones Day, everyone.
Geek.io production. Copyright 2015. Geek.io. Geek in, geek out. Thank you. What that?